Good morning, bonjour, buenos dias, all the languages. It's just Cami coming at y'all with a whole new video. Thank you guys for coming to watch. I appreciate it a whole lot. This time I'm doing things a little different. This is a faux lock tutorial and I'm going right into it this time around. It's very simple, very easy, but you guys do need to pay attention because although it's simple, you can easily miss something and it's like, whoa, what happened? So this is how I do them all the time. If you ever book me for some faux locks, this is how it will happen because this is how I do them all the time, just so you know. So expect this to happen, yeah? So getting into the process, and it'll come up soon, but I take the crochet tool and I push it under the braid and under the very, very center of the braid to make sure that I get all the braid, and you'll understand what I mean in a second. So I push the crochet tool under the braid, yes? Then I open the hook. If you guys see at the top of the crochet tool is a hook, and I put in the loop of the thread and I close the hook and I pull it through, not all the way. I take the end of the faux lock and the end of the braid is where I do it different. Close the hook and pull it through that same loop. I know I'm talking fast, but trust me, this will come up again. And all I do from there is push that loop all the way down, and then I'll show you guys later how I pull the hair through. So when it comes to pulling the hair through, again, a lot of people may think this is a lot of work, but I feel like this, for me, is the best way to maintain the integrity of the faux lock, because natural wear and tear is easily gonna make it loosen up and then you'll see the hair, and that's not what you want, yeah? Especially because I'm not wrapping it. So all I do is, from a close spot at first, I push the crochet tool through the faux lock, trying to get as close to the loop as possible while being right, like literally coming out right before the loop, so that the loop is at the root, by the way, but so that I can put the braid in the hook and pull the braid through at like you just seen, yeah? Then I bring the crochet tool a little further down so I can do the same exact process, literally just pushing the crochet tool through, meeting the braid at its exit so I can pull it through again, yes? So here I go again. The original loop of the faux lock is at the root, right? So I'm pushing the crochet tool, shimmying it up, trying to get as close to that loop as possible. The closer the better, the more seamless it looks. If your tool is coming out or you can see it while you're pushing it through, don't be afraid to push it all the way out, close it and pull it back in. What that does is pretty much give you a reset. That makes sense? And I do it a lot. It's okay, it happens. Just literally, it's a reset so you can push it through and make sure it's seamless. You see me do it like 3 times already, yeah? Trying to make sure that I don't miss a strand at all. Like, I need to get through all of the strands of that faux lock to get as close to the root as possible. So here I go again, because I felt like I can see the hook. I pushed it through, closed the hook, and then brought it in so I can reset myself to make sure that I am flawlessly pushing that hook through the faux lock up to the root as close as possible, as close to the loop. So I'm not going under the loop, I'm going literally right before the loop. It is very important. Then I take the braid, put it in the hook, and pull it through. Very, very simple. You see what that looks like? You don't even see the braid. Yeah? And I do it again just to get the rest of that braid in. Very, very simple process. It's really not that hard. It just takes practice, of course, to get, you know, get the technique pretty much and get used to it and all that jazz. Yeah? By the way, Bae's back there helping me install some of these faux locks. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have a little assistance sometimes. Alright, enough of that. So once again, this is another view just so you guys can see. I am pushing the hook directly under the braid, dead center. To the other side, the hook is open right now, and I put the loop in the hook, close the hook, and pull it through. Very simple. Then I take the end of the faux lock and the end of the braid, put it in the hook, close the hook, and pull it through the loop. Make sense? So I never took the hook out from that loop until I pulled the braid and the end of the faux lock in. Does that make sense? I'm gonna do it again in a second. So again, I push the hook, I push the crochet tool under the braid. Once it's in, I put the loop in the hook, close the hook, pull it through like you just saw. Remember, like you just saw, I never came out of that loop. My crochet tool was still in the loop. I take the end of the faux lock, the end of the braid, and they're both in the hook right now, and I just pull it through the loop. Make sense? And literally that's all I'm doing right now, pulling the loop down as close to the root as possible. Yes, so it's as tight as possible. Does that make sense? Here it is one more time. I'm gonna say it without talking in case me talking is a distraction. All in all, it's fairly easy. I think the most tedious part really is pulling the hair through the faux lock. I feel like that's what's really going to annoy certain people until you obviously get used to it. Like with me, I was like, oh. But then again, I realized the benefit of literally doing the work of pushing that crochet tool through the faux lock and pulling the braid through. Because for me personally, of course everybody's different, everybody has different methods, but for me personally, I feel like it maintains the integrity of the faux lock much more. And me personally, I never really was into the wrapping stuff. I don't really like it too much, but to each his own. I go in with my Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. I say Mielle because I'm Hispanic, but I do this because the way that makes your scalp feel, especially after getting your hair did. I mean, before and after, but you know what I'm saying, especially after. Whew, honey, clients be like, ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that? So yeah, that oil be giving me life, okay? Get into it. But I literally just make sure I drop it in all those parts, and then I literally with my hands just rub it in, make sure it's soothing, make sure it's in. I put some under the dreads as well, of course, aka in the braid. And we are done. I put a couple clips in her hair, you know what I'm saying, give a little sparkle in there, but she was feeling it, she was living, and I love them, I really do. She loved them. It was her first time doing faux locks actually, and look, she about to give me life. She look, watch. Beyonce, 5, 4, 3, 2, whip, wait, again, whip. No, but for real, it was a great experience for her. She really loved them. She still has them in to this day. I love when they get worn out a little bit because they look amazing. But that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends. You already know how it is, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.